So you want to do a preamble, or you want to?
We're doing it right now, actually. So, I think this is going to be a really good episode, and I'm really excited about it. The notes that we've gone through and all the research is going to make it really great. Action.
They say behind every great man, there is a great woman. It is also said, next to every black king, there is a strong black queen. Since the days of Amenia, Queen of Zazu, to the historic 2008 election that brought us Michelle Obama, there has been a subtle but ever-growing enchantment with the Nubian-skinned queens whose presence in business, philanthropy, film, fashion, sports, and so on cannot be denied. It is God's truth when I say black women have birthed an array of different hues that have captivated the human eye. But please hear me, ladies, you are more than melanin. You are the port in the storm. Harriet Tubman. You are the answer to what happens when an unstoppable force meets an immovable object. Rosa Parks. You are the definition of when we hear our inner voice and we follow it, we can walk our own path. Maya Angelou. You personify the statement, genius body of work. Misty Copeland. You embody the belief, vision is the art of seeing what is invisible to others. Ava DuVernay. You are bold. You are brilliant. You are beautiful. You are the light in my universe. Not only would I be lost without you, the world would be as well. I marvel at your resilience. I stand in awe of your grace. I am humbled by your dignity. You have me under your spell. No matter what happens, baby, I got you like I got you. BlackGirlMagic.
Wow. What an enlightening introduction to this episode. The fantastic words, too. Woo! You can write like a sumbitch,
all right,
as they say.
Yeah.
Is there more information we can add to?
So we're going to talk about 3 women today. And it's going to be Rene Daniella,
woo,
Karen Civil,
woo,
and Kashawn Thompson.
3 geniuses, powerhouses.
3 amazing, beautiful, brilliant, sexy, just marvelous black women.
Yeah,
you know?
and very topical. These are like some of the most powerful women today. They're obviously we've only starting with 3 here. We are going to cover more. There's so many more ladies we want to talk about. Julian, you introduced a couple of the girls from some of their quotes and some of the ladies. We'll get to them. So let's start with Rene.
Yeah, we're going to definitely start with Rene. So Rene Daniella, 31 years old, early 30s. She's English and American heritage. She's a travel influencer. Okay,
she is.
So, like, if you go on YouTube, you know, you can find her her YouTube channel. It's an amazing channel. She does hair, she does travel, she does a lot of different things. It's amazing. She's lived in 4 different countries in the last 9 years. She's an Instagram star. She's got over 300,000 followers and growing.
300,000.
Yeah. You know, she is the founder of ownedbyfem.com, you know, and aside from exploring the feminine voice, she talks about travel, eco-friendly lifestyle, beauty, and tech reviews. So it's amazing.com blog thing. You definitely need to check it. She also speaks English, French, and Spanish.
I know she does. I was reading about that. I love the fact that she's dedicated to highlighting the beauty of femininity.
Yes,
which is phenomenal. And she's 26 years old. She's an absolutely beautiful and striking woman, and she's really sure of herself.
Yeah, she's got a lot of confidence.
Yes, which is important in this dangerous world.
Yeah, and I think a lot of that confidence comes from the fact that, you know, she's going around, you know, she's living in different countries. She has that confidence of having competence of speaking different languages, you know, and she's really expressing what it means. And a majority of what this episode is about and what the whole BlackGirlMagic movement, because it is a movement, is about, is the idea of that black women, black girls have not gotten the due credit that they deserve in media.
You're absolutely right.
You know,
they are making inroads, though.
They're definitely making inroads, but like they haven't got, for what they've done, they haven't got the fair share of what they do in the spotlight. You know, for I don't know whose fault that may be, but it's definitely something that should be addressed. That's why we're addressing it now.
The faults are there, and they've always been there, but I think we're seeing some changes. We're seeing some kinks in the in the armor of defense against this. These things are all planned and manipulated by forces outside of what even we could probably begin to understand. But we understand what it's going about, what it's all about. I mean, some of the things you're starting to notice too is like all the different cosmetics and makeups and things that are available on a large scale to women of color is stunning.
Yeah.
And one of the things that Rene is dealing with too is I think she's working with Smashbox Cosmetics, I believe
yes, sir. You're right.
And that's a great company. And I'm glad she's working with them.
Very good up and coming company.
Yeah, I really agree. And it's really cute too. And cute's a funny word to use, but it's really beautiful. How's that sound? That she loves to be so proud of her big curly hair, which I think is great.
Yeah, you need to find this girl on Instagram or Google her. Like the hair is beautiful, and a lot
some of her stills are just
they're stunning.
Yeah, they're stunning.
A lot of times, black women are disparaged for their hair, but ladies, your natural, beautiful hair is amazing.
You know it, man.
Cherish it, love it. It is simply phenomenal.
So that's our first woman that we're opening up today with. About this. Now, where are we going to go with next? I believe Karen Civil.
Karen Civil.
Okay, sorry about that.
Karen Civil, born November 8th, 1984. She's American social media and digital media marketing strategist.
Oh yeah, she is. Yes, she is.
She first gained or garnered attention for helping to create and run Wheezy Thank You. So the rapper Lil Wayne, are you aware of him?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wheezy, baby.
Exactly.
He went to jail. He did eight months in jail. I forget for what it was, but it doesn't matter. So he designed a website where he was publishing letters to all his fans, as many that he can get out to, because he's a superstar. He's got a big
that
fan
was actually
base.
pretty cool, pretty smart.
Yeah. So she helped run, set up, and organize that to get the letters out to the fans, and so they can still have that engagement and connection with Lil Wayne. So that's in itself is awesome.
And that's amazing because that's obviously part of her strategy. And as a strategist, she knows how to not lose track of anything.
Yeah.
Smart girl. So, she went for a very important part of her life.
So she's keeping the buzz going. She's keeping Lil Wayne's name out there. His name, ringing
Is he
bells.
Still incarcerated? Or
No. That was a long time ago. That was a long time ago. She attended Union County College. She also, it's a little hazy, but she had a stint at Harvard. So she's a smart girl. She developed fan sites for the Backstreet Boys and did an internship at Hot 97 Radio with DJ Funk Master Flex. Yeah, and that's an extremely popular urban radio station for those who may not know.
Oh yeah, she's had little stays of stuff over at MTV. MTV News. She's involved with Essence Magazine and the Black Award, Web Awards.
Yeah,
which is very important. She's also been involved with Ebony. I mean, she's
Ebony Magazine.
Phenomenal, and she's done things also at the White House, also with the Champions of Change crusade.
Oh, okay,
that came about in 2015, which is probably just before Obama, left office and stuff.
Oh, okay.
And so the girl is really on top of her game, and it's not even mentioned the fact that she's big with Oprah too, and her influence in the rap industry. This girl is powerful. Let me tell you.
No,
and this girl hasn't even reached capacity yet.
Yeah. Definitely. Speaking of Karen Civil, you have to mention she was heavily tied in with Nipsey Hussle. Rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle.
Yeah.
Who we lost this year, unfortunately, which is tragic. But she was tied into Nipsey. She also, I want to touch on the fact that she has 2 books out. One is Be You and Live Civil.
Yep.
The second is Live Civil: 5 Tools for Unlocking Your Potential and Living with Your Purpose. So not only is she a marketing strategist, not only has she created fan sites, she's also publishing literature, which I think is amazing. Knowing me, because I'm heavy into books. Oh my God, incredible.
Yeah, she's definitely a name to watch and everything. So, Julian, is there anything additional you'd like to add to Karen's fantastic career so far?
Yeah, just going real quick. As far as rappers, notable rappers, and celebrities in the music business she's been associated with,
sure.
Lil Wayne, Funkmaster Flex, the West Coast rapper YG, Tiana Taylor, Quavo of the rap group Migos, Asylum Records, where she got her little bit of start in the music industry, and of course the late great Nipsey Hussle. Neighborhood Nip, we miss you, baby. Speaking of Neighborhood Nip, the two co-founded the Marathon Agency, along with George Panish. And it's a marketing and advertising company. She recently built a playground in Haiti. She runs KarenCivil.com, and she is also hosting a series that's up and coming called Good Looking Out. And it's an opportunity to give millennial entrepreneurs expert advice in their respective fields. So Karen's doing a lot.
What a powerful girl, man.
Karen's a powerhouse. She's definitely a powerhouse.
So how about we go to another fine lady by the name of Keshawn Thompson.
The lady of the hour, in a sense. So she, if you don't know, is the one who popularized the term BlackGirlMagic.
Which goes back to 2013 now.
2013, yes sir. Now, it started out as Black Girls Are Magic. And it was started to create an online dialogue centered on the achievements of black women.
That's correct.
Yes,
sir.
And the philosophy behind it is, she said, I say Black Girl Magic because it's something that people don't understand. And she went on to tell the Los Angeles Times that as black women, our accomplishments may seem to come out of thin air, and it's only because the only people who seem to be supporting us is other black women, which, is may have been the case at the time, and hopefully that's getting a lot better.
No, but I mean that's the way it should be in any kind of a situation that's developing. It's good to start with obviously your core people, and you grow from there. I mean, and where else are you going to go? You can't invent it for white people necessarily.
Yeah, but definitely black men, we should definitely have a more supporting role for black women. We definitely need to defend and protect our black women, and I'm speaking from the perspective of being a black man. And just in general. But
black women have always traditionally been powerful in all cultures. I'm not surprised we're seeing this fantastic movement by black females of color. I mean, they all seem to be working on a similar mantra, which is like to celebrate the beauty and the power and the resilience of black women.
And the brilliance.
And the brilliance of it. And Karen, as we talked about Karen Seville, she did the same thing also. There's no restrictions on who could do it. Everybody should do it.
Yeah.
And I think it'll keep growing. And this is the neatest thing about it, that what's been happening that I've really noticed. Barack did a lot of great things in his 2 terms in office and stuff, but it's mind-bogglingly what Michelle Obama has done for all these women.
Yes.
And Michelle is again another beautiful black woman. Powerful, spoke as equally as good as her husband.
Yes.
And empowered so many black females. It gets a tear in my eye when I think about this.
And the thing is that you need to see that. Everybody needs role models, and everybody needs to see somebody that looks like them in a position of power, being intelligent,
gives them confidence,
being sophisticated.
Yeah.
So you get the confidence, and you also know what to strive for, and that what can be achieved. Like
it's the top. It's the top of the rung. She's the vice president, the president's wife.
Yeah,
that's mind-boggling. The first black woman,
the first
black first lady.
Yeah,
I love the way that sounds.
Yeah, it's amazing, And Kate, Sean, she's done so many things, and Black Girl Magic gets treated as a hashtag, but it's really a movement, and it's so relevant, and it's so important.
She does. She definitely works in film and music too. She works on the analysis aspect of film and music.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's not like she's just got a hashtag. Sorry, folks, I forgot the name of the lady who invented the Me Too movement. Yeah. But I mean, she was kind of limited in some of the things that she's done. I wish she had been able to do more. I mean, Keshawn obviously is more than just a hashtag, like you said. And I think she's got a lot of places to go still. She hasn't even gotten there yet.
I once said in a post that the greatest gift that you can give to another human being is inspiration.
Yeah, no doubt. If you're in a place to do that, like we are, we try to do that for a lot of young people. I do it in my store. You do it in general. I think it's real important that we all do this kind of thing.
Yeah, and the denigrate, I obviously being a black man and just being a stand-up dude in general, do not stand for the denigration of women. But black women have had a hard time. You remember, it was April 4th, 2007. Don Imus. Yeah. He called the girls of Rutgers University nappy-headed hoes.
Yeah.
Bullshit like that should not be allowed, to pass. Now, obviously, he got fired.
Yeah.
But him having the nerve to say shit like that, to my sisters, someone who could be a sister or aunt, a mother to me, I'm not having that shit. And even when the Me Too movement started, there had to be a little bit of observance with the women saying hey, don't forget about black women. I get it. This is a woman thing, but black women, we're a part of this Me Too movement. let us speak out, let us join. So, they got interconnected with that,
Well, their intelligence and their power and their movement has prevailed over the ignorance of people who made comments, similar to Don Imus's comment. There's probably still a lot of it going on, but it doesn't get a lot of attention as much as it
we're
once
working
did.
inroads to obliterate that shit.
Yes, I think we're seeing a lot of progress. I think it's going away in a slow fashion, maybe fast in some circles. It's getting better than it's ever been. The key is you gotta stick to it. You gotta stick to your guns, and you can't worry about some of the expression that has drawn some criticisms as well. There's a lot of people who are against the terminology Black Girl Magic, but you stick with it. You stick with your guns, and I don't mean physical. I don't mean guns.
Yeah.
And the stuff.
Black women are some of the most resilient women on the planet because they had to go through so much, and like I have full support, and I'm fully behind all my sisters. I love you so much. Black Girl Magic. There will be a Black Girl Magic Volume 2. Coming very, very soon.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. There's a lot of important girls we want to talk about. And anyway, this has been the weigh-in. We appreciate your time and your patience. That was a fantastic episode. Again,
dude, that was great. That was great. And once again, there's so much more that I definitely would like to talk about.
Well, we could talk around Duvernay. There's so many. There's so many girls.
Even a boy. And I'm glad we didn't focus too much on like the negative aspects, because there was like the shit with Serena and Venus where the one dude was like, oh, they're going to be in Playboy in the year, that bullshit. And the one dude was like, no, they're going to be National Geographic. Like, black women had to deal with a lot of bullshit, And I'm glad to see, like, they're finally getting to see themselves represented as the strong, beautiful queens that they are.
All right, recording again. All right, so much for that.
What's the next one on your list?
All right, so I've been hearing drip. Tell me what drip is all about in this new millennial world that we live in.
Okay, Cleary, tell us about drip. So drip. When you got the drip or you are dripping, it means in slang that your look or your style is extremely fashionable or sexy.
All right.
You're dripping.
Okay. Well, first off, when you drip, it comes out of your freaking penis, right? So when you got the drip, it's a bad thing. You got to get shots for this. You know what I'm saying? So what do you mean it comes out of your dress? What the fuck are you talking about?
I don't know. I didn't make this stuff up. Okay. I do not make this stuff up.
But I get it at the rawest, component. I get it. The class is dripping off the dude. So is the damn water in the rain and the soap in the car wash. I mean, what's, all right, okay, whatever it is. Okay, now, here's another one which I can't figure out. Now, I know what the hell eBay is, right? Mm-hmm. But now, what is Bay without the E? Tell me about it.
Cleary.
Cleary.
Tell us what Bay is.